play. And trigger warning, I'm not going to be before you long. And yes, y'all, I'm back because as you guys know, I wrote a book and it's available for pre order if you click the link in my bio. So I'm going to sit up here and read to you chapter one, a revised version again, just to get your lips wet so you can really enjoy and dive deep into the book. So, y'all, without further delay, this is chapter one, or as I like to start it off with, The Cyborg Redeemer, part one. Moabilis, The Life and Times of Elim Efrathad, chapter one, when Elim was 7. In the future, Yah will create the cloud and the hard drive, and the hard drive will be without form and void, and full storage will be upon the face of the deep. Mrs. Wires paused, waiting. Eli, she prompted. Let there be light code, and revelation flowed. Yah divided corrupt files from eternal backups. Elim answered flawlessly, sparks flickering into his gloves. Safety goggles on always. That is correct, Mrs. Wire smiled. Class, learn y'all's word. It helps both in the physical and cyber realm. Sneers flew at Elim. Same old. Fourth grade wasn't ready for a 7-year-old genius. He'd been programming his praise at 4, vowed to listen to Yah at 5, and skipped grades immediately. He could have skipped more, but he wanted to enjoy being a kid. Luckily, he wasn't the only 7-year-old here. His brother cousin Boaz was right beside him. Their competition kept both sharp. One inventing, one cooking, both brilliant. The class dove into their assignment, except Eli and Boaz, who finished the year's work last week. Boaz walked in covered with flowers and flour. Hello, Mrs. Wires. Hello, Boaz, Mrs. Wires greeted without blinking. Did you enjoy yourself? You already know, he said, sliding into the back beside Boaz. You were in the kitchen again, Elim asked. Yep, I like using my intellect to feed people. You like inventing and spreading y'all's word. That's why you're tinkering while I'm chefing, Boaz shrugged proudly. And making the school food 1,000 times better, Elim added. Boaz beamed, cuz you'll be, what's goody? Cuz you'll be the greatest inventor and y'all lover alive. I own the best restaurant in the multiverse. The multiverse? Hi. You think everybody will eat your food? Of course. And with you by my side, easy. Boaz fist bumped with him. Plus, y'all has given us everything we need. He lifted his golden praise. Our greatest weapon. They laughed. No other nation could replicate the praise. They've been gifted something unique. I'm going to invent something that'll let me meet royalty, Elim said, and I'll cook something fit for him. Boaz replied. Hallelujah. Boaz whispered. Screens appeared. He began scrambling recipes. Elim slipped his gloves on, starting to upgrade his praise. Class, Mrs. Wires called out, we have news. A cinnamon skinned girl with a huge afro stepped in beside her. This is Naomi, and she'll be with us for the rest of the year. I'll check that out. Thank you for the recommendation, Lemon Sticks. Hi, she said. I love to fast and pray and give to the poor. I'm also 7 years old. Oh, God. Here she go. Here she go. Naomi blinked. Mrs. Wires sighed. It's not you. It's them. She pointed to the back. We already have two 7-year-olds who answer everything. A desk lowered between Elim and Boaz. Naomi slid into it, cheerful. Hi, I'm Naomi. Elim froze. He never felt anything like this. His heart raced, his circuit scrambled. He couldn't talk. I'm Boaz, his cousin said smoothly, fist bumping her. She noticed Elim's name written on the screen and squinted. Everyone does that, Boaz said. It's pronounced Elim. This is Elim, my brother cousin. Hi, Elim, Naomi smiled. Silence. Elim just stared. Is he? Is he okay? Yeah, he's just shy. He'll warm up, Boaz assured. Naomi nodded. Since we're the only 7-year-olds, we should stick together. Friends? Absolutely, Boaz said. He wrapped an arm around both of them. From now on, we're best friends. Deal? Naomi hugged them. Deal. And that was chapter 1 of my book, you guys, called The Cyborg Redeemer. If you would like to read chapter 1 in its entirety, click the link in the description box and you can do so. You can also pre-order the book by clicking the link in the description box. And without further delay, if there are no other questions and no one's going to comment on my live, thank you for liking. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, come back. If there's no other questions and nobody else has anything to say, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and make sure you all come back. Y'all got any questions? Click the link in the description box to pre-order my book, The Cyborg Redeemer. Click the link in the description box to read the first chapter and leave a comment on my blog, y'all. If there is no other questions and y'all don't have anything else to say or to add or to drop in this chat box, I'm going to let you go. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, come back. Your favorite uncle loves you always. As I always say, y'all, there's nothing you can do about that. And I will see y'all tomorrow on live where I'm reading the same chapter.